Welcome back to another episode of our Kings related podcast and this recap of the beatdown in Oklahoma City where the Kings were embarrassed by the best team in the NBA, the Oklahoma City Thunder, 144 to 110. The Sacramento Kings, they looked focused early, but when De'Aaron Fox stepped off the court there for his usual rest there in the first quarter, the Kings completely fell apart, and this game was UGLY ugly. And maybe you can call it a foreshadowing of things to come with everything that's surrounding this team, from rumors and stuff. This team's in absolute turmoil. There was absolutely nothing positive about this game from a Sacramento perspective. The Kings are now back to 500 at 24-24. They are now 1-4 on this 6-game road trip, with one game left Monday against the Minnesota Timberwolves, and that one win was against the Brooklyn Nets. But could we be coming to the end in regards to De'Aaron Fox? And a game like this, those rumors are only going to get louder. But he suited up tonight for the Kings. And the Kings' next home game is against the Orlando Magic. So would it's this coming week, so I believe that's Wednesday. Who knows if Darren will be on the team, and then you got the trade deadline the next day when the Kings are in Portland as part of a second hour back-to-back. But De'Aaron Fox, he played with energy, but the Kings got outworked in this game. The Kings are one of the best rebounding teams in the NBA, but you wouldn't know it by watching this game. The Thunder, the Oklahoma City Thunder, they were quicker, faster, all night to the ball. They finished. With a, just looking at the stats at the box score here, they finished with a 70-37 advantage. 70-37. That's not a misprint. That is no misprint. They absolutely dominated on the boards all night. And again, there was no positives in this game if you're looking from a Sacramento perspective. Sacramento shot 25% from the three. Oklahoma City, 41%. Free throws, if you want to look at one advantage, the Kings did shoot better from the free throw line, 73% to Oklahoma City 68. Fast break points, 20-14 in favor of Sacramento, but it didn't look like that. Oklahoma City's bench dominated per usual because Kings don't have a bench. And speaking of De'Aaron Fox, In his 30 minutes of action, 20 points in this game. Um, 3 of 9 from three. Malik Monk, 19 points in this game, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. Sabonis, his double streak. Um, he's gonna have to start a new one on Monday, but he finished 16 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists in this game. And the starters did not play much in this game because of the beatdown the Kings got from Oklahoma City. Keegan Murray, 4 of 5 from three in this game, 5 of 10 from the field, 5 rebounds, 14 points. DeMar DeRozan, 17 points in this game. And if you look at Oklahoma City, um, SGA, there's a reason why he's in the MVP conversation. And in my personal opinion, SGA is the MVP this season in the NBA. Like the Thunder starters did not play much because of the beatdown that they gave Sacramento. And 30 minutes of action, SGA had 29 points, 9 assists, 6 rebounds. Not a great shooting night from the field, 10 of 20. Um, Aaron Wiggins and played 39 minutes. He got the start for Jalen Williams, who was out because of injury. 41 points, 14 rebounds for Aaron Wiggins in this game. He was a plus 31, the best on that Thunder team. And there's a reason why the Oklahoma City, why they are the best team in the league. And they show, like, the Kings were facing a Oklahoma City Thunder team coming off a loss that they lost against Golden State the other night, where the Thunder blew a 14-point lead. The Kings had their work cut out for them tonight. They looked good early on, but as I mentioned earlier, they completely got their ass kicked. And speaking of Keegan Murray, he's found his shot. I think he's looked more like Keegan Murray here over the last few weeks. If there was a silver lining, because there wasn't much from this game, he's shooting with confidence from start to finish. Again, 4 or 5 from three in this game. So are we maybe getting a glimpse into the future, possibly, if there is movement on this team? Malik Monk was aggressive early, scoring at will. You got that two-man game, just beautiful, that two-man game with him and Domantas Sabonis. And when De'Aaron Fox stepped off the court, the game got considerably difficult, even though Monk finished with 7 assists in this game and 19 points. And with tonight, you can't put the blame on Doug Christie. Even though the Kings did fall 11-6, since Doug's become the interim head coach, 11-6. So, and you can see it, the team is in turmoil right now with everything happening. With the off the court thing, with the rumors about De'Aaron Fox, and Doug Christie, give him credit. He is doing his absolute best to keep this group together, but you can see it. Just watching the games, you can see it. That everything that's happening off the court, it's gotten to this team. And that is unfortunate. That is on Monty McNair and Wes Wilcox. Absolutely, it's on those two men. Those two men, McNair and Wilcox, they gotta do something. In my opinion, with the trade deadline, Thursday, February 6th, I believe that's Thursday. I believe De'Aaron Fox will still be on this team. In my honest opinion. I think if they trade him, I think it will be in the summer. So, but we shall see. So, but Kings, they fall 144 to 110 in an absolute beatdown by the Oklahoma City Thunder. I've said it over and over. The Oklahoma City Thunder, they are the absolutely best team in the league. They have the best defense. And this is you're taking on this is a banged up Thunder team. Just wait until they get their guys back. Alex Caruso, who's out. Jalen Williams, out. And who knows? Is Chet Holmgren, who hasn't played since November, who's only played in 10 games, there's a chance that maybe he'll be back before the season's over. They get their guys back. This team, they have something special brewing in Oklahoma City. The Kings, what they have brewing up, turmoil. So back to 500 at 24-24. You finish this long ass road trip in Minnesota on Monday against Anthony Edwards, Rudy Gobert, Naz Reid, and the Minnesota Timberwolves. I believe the series is 2-1 in favor of Minnesota. The Kings did beat Minnesota earlier this season in Minnesota, so if you want to look at the bright side. But yeah, so, and I said it after that Sixers loss. The Kings are on their way to a 1-5 road trip. An absolutely horrible road trip if they don't win Monday. So, and this is a road trip. Before they went on this road trip, what did we ask for? What, 3 wins at best? Right now, the Kings only have 1. So, Kings fall 144 to 110. Just look at some of the other scores around the NBA on this Saturday. The Orlando Magic, who have been kind of slipping here as of late, they fall 2 games under 500 as they lose to the Utah Jazz in Utah. And that's a Magic team who the Kings will see their first game back off of this road trip on Wednesday. So the only home game, and then you go back out on the road. So the Indiana Pacers, who have been the best team in the NBA in the month of January, they beat the Atlanta Hawks. The Washington Wizards, they They end their losing streak against the Minnesota Timberwolves as they get a 2-point win. And that's the Wizards' second road win on the season. The Miami Heat, they beat San Antonio by 2. The Denver Nuggets, they beat the Hornets by 3. And the Brooklyn Nets, they get a big road win in Houston as they beat the Rockets 110-98. And the Los Angeles Lakers just beat the New York Knicks 128-112 in the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. And just underway in Portland, the Portland Trailblazers are leading the Phoenix Suns. That game is coming to the end of the second quarter as we speak. But right now, the Blazers are winning as we come to the end of the second quarter. But Phoenix Suns on the second night of a back-to-back, and that's a Blazers team. I don't know, like that's a team on the rise. Is it too soon to be bullish on the Blazers for next season? We shall see. But Kings lose back to 500 as they get beat down in Oklahoma City, 144-110. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below. If you're listening on your preferred audio platform, Apple and Spotify, please hit that follow button, rate 5 stars, leave a nice review, would be much appreciated. And we're available wherever else you get your favorite podcasts. Till next time, we'll catch you Monday following Kings Timberwolves right here on our Kings related podcast. Go Kings!